is Eric. My name's Eric Butler. I'm from Foes Racing and the general manager over there. And I'm going to show you this new lineup we got here. The first one we have here is the Foes FXR. This is our trail bike with 5 inches of travel. It's redesigned for 2006 with a full-length seat tube. It's got the new Kernut 2-to-1 shock leverage ratio on it and a forward-mounted pivot for improved pedaling efficiency. The new 2-to-1 shock on this bike is going to feature better shock action, lower spring rate, and reduces stress on basically all the connections, including the bearings, bushings, and all the mounting bolts. The other top feature of this bike is the monocoque top tube. You can see the contours in the top tube, which basically strengthens the whole mainframe and reduces vibration, so you get a nicer ride out of it. And it's available in red, silver, and black. The next bike we got is the Foes Inferno, and this features 7.5 inches of travel. This is our long travel trail bike. Monocoque mainframe. The monocoque mainframe on the Inferno is stamped out of 2 pieces and includes incorporated flame design. Total frame weight with tie shock and floater is about 8.8 pounds. This is a single travel position only, and this can take any fork that's out there, dual crown, single crown, whatever you want. It features a optional floating brake setup. It's a great all-around bike that you can build up to about 35 pounds to take anything from the shore to your regular cross-country trails. You put the axle in from the drive side and screw it into Foes' stainless steel skewer nut that's included with each bike. The next one we got is the Fly. This is the Foes Freeride bike. This has 8 or 9 inches of travel. Partial full-length seat tube. You can get pretty much your full extension and drop out of this seat. This also features a monocoque top tube with this Foes bulge design in the front, which increases the overall stiffness in the whole front end of the bike. This bike also has an optional floating brake. The next bike is the 06 DHS Mono. This is going to be continued on for 06. Pretty much the same options as last year. Comes with it still has 10 inches of travel with the Kernut XTD shock only, and features a adjustable rod end to raise or lower the bottom bracket height or change the head angle depending on the course that you're running and the fork that you're running. It'll also be changed for 06 to accept a 12 by 150 rear hub with an optional Hadley 160 hub available from your dealer. Floating brake is standard on it for 8-inch only. And this is one of Foes' oldest and strongest bikes, and has basically won more national and international races than any other chassis out there. This is Foes' new 2006 DHS 2-to-1 Mono. It features still the Kernut XTD suspension and a 2-to-1 shock leverage ratio, which offers, again, less stress on the whole bike, on its connections, its bearings, shock mounting hardware. This has a 5-inch stroke on it, which allows 2 inches of wheel travel will equal 1 inch of travel in the shock. Basically improves the overall performance of the suspension, improves the pedaling efficiency, and increases the big hit compliance to basically take anything you want. This bike features a link down at the bottom to activate the suspension because of its overall length, but it still is a true single pivot design. This bike comes with a floating brake setup for 8-inch rotor only, and also features comes with the 160 Hadley hub. Some nice features on this bike are the monocoque top tube. The other aspects of this bike are the some different pieces for the boomerang. This is 2 CNC plates that are cut on both sides and then welded together. So you essentially have a CNC monocoque piece, which offers extreme stiffness, and the lightness of it is something you've never seen before. This is new for '06 and will be out in sometime in February or March. The nice thing about Foes Racing is that with our conjunction and relationship with Kernut Suspension, we're able to build our suspension to the chassis that we want to make. Unlike a lot of other manufacturers who rely on outside suspension manufacturers to build their bikes to, we can come up with our own ideas for frame design and purpose and build the suspension specifically to it. So this is a great example of what we can do. A 5-inch stroke has never been seen in anywhere on the mountain bike market, and the 2-to-1 leverage ratio is also new and most people aren't familiar with, and is probably going to turn a lot of heads, get people interested in lower spring rates, better shock action, and overall just a better fun ride. All right, this is again the new 2006 2-to-1 DHS Mono. This is the complete built-up version of what it would look like if you were a pro racer, but really you can build it up any way you like. The feature we want to show you on the new bike is the 2-to-1 shock. It has an optional dual spring rate. Right now we have a 250-pound spring and a 350-pound spring. They're each 4 inches long and separated by a small Delron plastic spacer. The dual rate allows for basically any type of setup you need to get. First spring, the lighter one, takes all the small bumps, and as you go through the travel and hit something big or just blow through more of the lower travel, it transfers everything to the higher spring rate. The nice thing about this shock is it still features a bottom-out control, which, used in conjunction with the air pressure, controls the last 30% of your travel so that you basically do not bottom. And it also has the adjustable rod end, which is to change the head angle and bottom bracket height. You'll be about anywhere from 2 to 2.5 inches of sag. It'll stick in that position. When you hit a bump, that's when the Kernut cavity system activates, and that's when the suspension starts to work. So when you have a combination of negative travel, 10 inches of travel, and a dual rate spring option, you really can take the bike and just let go of the brakes, let it rip. We'd like to thank RIP TV, and thank you guys for checking out the 2006 Foes line.